Is there something? Is there a particular? I have a bunch that I really enjoy, but is there something that stands out to you as memorable? We talked about sort of a defining loss, perhaps the Dennis.
Hmm.
Then you faced Michael Todd, like we mentioned, John Brzezinski. You faced Matt. Is there something that stands out to you that technically or psychologically you've learned a lot from?
I feel like I try and learn something from every match, but there is a very special match to me that to this day I can't explain. Very weird phenomena. So I think it was 2005. It was my first combat tour overseas. So it was a active tour. Among other things, I got shot during that tour. Like we got blown. A long tour, rough tour. And I trained the whole time through, knowing that at the end of this, I was going to have a big match. So there's a champion guy called Ron Bath. He's kind of, if there was no John Brzezinski, there would be Ron Bath. Okay, so extremely decorated, unbelievable arm wrestler from the United States. And this is kind of when I was just kind of coming up in the sport still. I was fairly well established. I was definitely the best guy in Canada, and I had been for a few years, but I hadn't really expanded internationally too much. So I had a one-on-one match with Ron Bath, and that's the one. Yeah. Extremely hard-fought battle. Was 3-1, I think, 3-1, but every match was really close, and he won the first one, and I had to kind of like dig my way out of the trenches and ended up coming back and winning. But it was a match that was probably one of my closest matches ever, and
it seems like there's frustration on you. What is that? What was going through your mind here with these? Was it, first of all, going in, did you think you could beat him? What was the level of confidence?
I always think I can win. Like I always do. But a lot of respect to the guy. But yeah, I mean, I always think I can do it.
So what lessons did you take away from it? Why is it so meaningful to you?
Well, it's what happened afterwards. So I had some kind of a release afterwards. And that was the strange thing to me. So match ended, and I felt like so relaxed afterwards, so calm, so satisfied, because it was one of those matches that kind of takes everything from you, but you win it. And I was relaxing in the chair, and I've never had this sensation before. I've never had it afterwards, but it's like the center of my backbone just exploded. And it was like, it's so weird, right? Because I'm not really spiritual that much or religious even, but it's like a fire just ripped through me. And it only lasted an instant. Just exploded through my whole body, out the top, through my feet, and then it was gone. That was it. Weirdest thing I've ever felt my entire life. Yeah, but it was as a result of what happened in the match and leading up to it. I had some kind of a release.
So what it almost? How did you interpret it psychologically? Was it like some kind of? I mean, not to be spiritual or whatever, but some kind of superpower that was like a lingering feeling, like holy shit, I
can't explain it, and I haven't really tried hard enough to try to.
But something changed.
Something happened there. Yeah, something happened to me. I was sore for about 3 or 4 months afterwards. It's like it smoked out my entire body. Yeah, that whole summer I was kind of sore, and and then after that, like 2 or 3 years later, that's when I won the world championships. I mean, all the matches are, you get something from people. Like, you study them, you take something from them. People have an invisible crown, and he had one, and I think I took it from him.